Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm bringing you another Fortnite Battle Royale video. This time I'm going to walk you guys through 10 tips about how to get better at Fortnite. Like and subscribe, share the video around to help me, and hope you enjoy the video. Ever landed at a gun and had it stolen from you? Well, if you didn't already know, landing above water lets you go lower quicker than others. Therefore, landing above water near towns and houses gives you a slight advantage over others, as you'll get to the house quicker. Use this tip to have an upper hand at the start of the game to pick off a few enemies. Number 2. I still don't understand why people loot buildings from the top at the start of the game. You can't get a shotgun from a chest, so if anybody runs up into your building and finds a shotgun at the bottom of your house, you're pretty much dead. Unless the guy you're fighting is trash, but anyway, you don't want to risk it. Start landing at the bottom of people's houses and grabbing the shotty and getting some free kills at the beginning of games. Number 3. Audio is probably one of the most important aspects of Fortnite. You could easily get the upper hand in a fight if you hear somebody near you and they don't. Get yourself a nice headset. I recommend Turtle Beaches as they have very good audio quality and they're also quite cheap, some of them. And get out there and sound hole as much as you want. If you hear shots nearby, you can also identify your enemies and potentially your next targets. Number 4. Building. This one's crucial. I see so many people not utilize their materials in fights. There are many strategies to gain a tactical advantage over your opponents. For example, if you're pushing somebody, use ramps and walls to get a height advantage and avoid getting shot. Another great tactic to avoid getting shot when pushing for a height advantage on the base is the double ramp. The double ramp is so useful because you can push for a height advantage and avoid getting headshotted at the same time when pushing a base. So I've picked out an example here. I know the guy is behind the tree, so I build a few ramps to avoid getting shot, and I also bring down the tree to clear my sight a bit. So as I see the guys building a base, I go in for the push and I build a few walls to protect myself. However, I didn't have wood and I couldn't really rush effectively. The guy hits me pretty significantly, however I build up and it lets me get an easy headshot on him. So, I've decided to pick editing for number 5 as it's very significant in battles. If you turtle, which means you build 4 walls and a roof around you when you're in a fight for high advantage or whatever it might be. Editing is very important if you want to get out quickly and surprise your enemy. So I'll just let you see all these. Number 6. Inventory loadout is another important thing in Fortnite. Organizing your invent helps you on many occasions as you know the positions of your guns, and slowly your muscle memory will build up enough for you to always know where all your weaponry and heals are positioned. I run my invent in such a way that my AR is always first, shotgun second for close quarters, an SMG in my third slot, or in this case a rocket launcher, and heals in my fourth slot, and the hunting rifle or a sniper in my fifth slot for long range engagements. Make your invent original if it helps you. Number 7. Landing in the first location and tilted towers. It can help you improve at the game because many people land there and it will force you into much more engagements than you would have liked. However, I'll be honest, if you're not particularly great, but you want to improve, you'll die a lot at the start. However, going out of your comfort zone is great, and over time, you'll get much better at gunfights and building. So, good luck to all of you that will go out there and land at Tilted to get better, as it's not a very easy job. Rush routes are coming in at the number 8 spot. Did you know that you can use the storm to your advantage? Well, it's up to you if you want a few easy kills at the edge of the zone, or if you want to get a high advantage on the mountain, or build a base in the middle of the circle. You see, the thing is, people like you also have to get into the safe zone, and you can use that fact to assume the potential position of your opponents like I do here. What I mean by this is you can pick off people who have low health from taking damage to the storm, or otherwise you can just find yourself in a few more engagements to get you ready for the end game and boost your confidence with a high kill game. Some of my favourite rush spots are the area between Dusty, Retail and Salty, as it's very open and many people run around there. And another one is Loot Lake, and the area just outside of Tilted are also good. Number 9. Picking your fights is another important tip. There's no point of challenging somebody you see in the storm if it's taking high numbers. You're simply going to die. Make sure that you go for the high advantage before you challenge somebody that sees you, as you'll never know how accurate your opponents are, and it's always better to be on the safe side anyway. When you're involved in fights, try not to overpeak or stay still for too long, as you could easily get snapped from anywhere. Another vital tip to use is crouching and jumping in shotgun fights. Crouching helps you because when you and your enemies have jumped at least once or twice in a fight, they'll expect you to jump again, and they'll miss your head when you crouch. In this clip, I simply go for the guy because I didn't have many heals left, only a medkit, and I had to get to the safe zone anyway. He didn't build to protect himself, so I found it an easy kill in the end, and that's why going for the zone is so important at the start, so that you don't get into situations like this. However, you can fight it off and get yourself a kill, even if you're not in the safe zone. And the final and most important tip, practice. Use your time to jump into different game modes and see how they play out. Also, do what works for you and try to implement some of the tips from this video into your game, and I promise after a while you will get amazing at the game and get as many wins as you want. So in the end, I hope these tips help you improve, and thank you for watching the video. Tell me if it helps, and leave suggestions for next videos. Peace out, guys.